Alright, yes, you are not reading that title incorrectly. Something has happened which I don't think has ever happened in the history of video games. It's very, very weird. But there is a Horizon MMO. It's been announced, it's coming out. Obviously, Sony, first party IP, yeah, debuted on PlayStation, but it is not releasing on PlayStation. Make it make sense. There's currently no plans for this to release on PlayStation. It's PC and mobile crossplay MMO. Make it make sense. But I'll get into why I think that may be the case. Let's run the trailer. I mean, it's definitely Horizon. Like, it's obviously Horizon because it's Sony's IP. You get me? Look. It's all there, all the icons are there. All the machines are there, the map, abilities, slingshot, wounds, great sword. Okay. That's actually a great sword. Monster Hunter, great sword. I'm here for it. A typical MMO action bar at the bottom. Nah, this. Their parries. This is actually moving like Monster Hunter. And I don't mind that. That's crazy. Where's the other people? Okay, yeah. So it looks like teams, squads of 4. We got parries. That's a great sword though. Or long sword. That's definitely a great sword tech. The clash. Look at that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Cool nets. It's just Horizon, but with the brethren. Like this, I feel like that's a win. But I'll tell you the cons after. Oh, it's looking like. This is looking like what's that damn monster, man? I can't remember his name. I'm like Monster Hunter wise. Yeah, this looks sick though. Look, parry, that's a great sword. Okay, there's that one there. Look. I've got a stagger bar with vulnerability bar. Boy! Yeah, nah, this looks sick. I'm gonna need this. Oh, look. Dual blades? Are you dumb? Guerrilla Games just said, nah, you know what? We love Monster Hunter, man. Let's just make it Monster Hunter but Horizon. Look at that! Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, well, no, I'm not, because it ain't coming out on PlayStation. That's crazy! Alright. So first things first. It looks flipping sick. Yeah? So that's what makes it hurt even more. It actually looks sick. It's just a multiplayer Horizon with your veterans. I'm down for that. Like, I feel like that's cool. It can work. I know for a lot of people, multiplayer, especially when it's added or implemented into a single player game, it rubs people up the wrong way, and I get it, but I feel like Horizon, this works. It kind of makes sense. Aloy and Brethrens hunting these things. I don't know how. In terms of making it an MMO, I don't know how far it can go. Like, all right, you're gonna hunt monsters, you're gonna get their parts, get new weapons, get new armor, then what? Unless they really do it like Monster Hunter, so there's none of the other typical stuff from MMOs. Like, I mean, you can have guilds and factions and all that, but I don't think they'll maybe go down like the housing route and auction house and all that jazz. So it might be a MMO light in that sense, if that makes sense. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, as to the reasons why I think it's not coming out on PS5 straight away, one, MMOs are difficult to do, difficult to crack, difficult to get people to play and stick around. It's normally an additional cost on top of paying for access to online. So I feel like it's hard for them. They're probably thinking, you know what, we don't want to do that just yet. At least let's test it out first on PC. Obviously, there's loads of MMOs on PC, some that are still going now, and some that have unfortunately since shut down. But at least on PC, it's a bit of a less of a entry barrier, I think. Also, I mean, if you look at console MMOs, there's not that many that are successful, and the ones that are successful have kind of built up towards that and have already kind of established something beforehand. Final Fantasy, for example, even that, when that first came out, launched, it looked nothing and was nowhere near the shape it's in now. It was completely different. Did they actually shut down? I think they did actually shut down for however long it was, and came back, redone the whole thing. So even that, even though that's a success story now, they had to go through a madness to get there. Is DC Universe Online still going? I don't know. But even with that, that has an established IP and loads of characters and lore and story to build on and use for decades. So it's a bit different. But I don't know if that's still going. That may be. And then outside of that, what else is there? I don't think there is much else. Obviously, World of Warcraft on the PC side. Again, that didn't start out as an MMO. It built up. It's got a story. It's got the IP. And that was one of the first major MMOs that people really got behind. So now that they're there, they can sustain that and keep doing it. That's fine. So I can kind of understand for those few reasons why they don't want to maybe launch it on PS5. It's not saying whatever come out. Also, as well, you got to think about Concord. It's not an MMO, I know, but the money they put into that for it to only be gone after 2 months or whatever it was, I just think maybe they're being careful if they decide to launch it on PS5, and that means not launching it the same time as the PC. See if people take to it, see what the reception is like, and then they can bring it out, later on. That's what I think anyway. I know it stings, but that's my take on it. But the game looks sick. I think it's a no-brainer. Also, I read that apparently Guerrilla Games always had in mind that they wanted to make a Horizon was always going to be multiplayer at some point. So it's not like this is after Horizon 1 and 2, they were like, yeah, it's so bad, let's just make a multiplayer version. No, this has always been the plan from the beginning, apparently. So, and this is also not the game, the new IP that they're working on. They're also working on something else, and this isn't it. So if people want this to come out, release on PS5, we need to give it time, and hopefully PC players and mobile players will support this, and they'll see the support and be like, okay, yeah, let's port it. That's what I'm thinking and hoping, because I want to play that, I'm not gonna lie. Playing that with like 2-3 veterans, I think that's sick, bro. What are you talking about? So, yeah, that's why I think it isn't releasing, but fingers crossed. So yeah, that was a trailer reaction to Horizon Steel Frontiers, the MMO. Mad. Let me know what you think of the game and if it will come out on the PS5 or not. Also, if you made it this far to the video, I appreciate you. If you could comment Aloy to let me know, I'd appreciate it. But as always, plenty more trailers coming your way very soon. Reactions, live streams, all of that. So keep an eye out. And until next time, peace.